smart, dropping bombs on your nibble. Mic drop, then alarms, now they press snooze. Mainstream spinning, but I won't play that game. A nuclear flow, turning that truth from motivational flame. Megan Fox crushing all the talking heads as they spoon feed that paid piggies. Gotta keep them misled with blazing Lego vision. I see all the signs exposed in the agenda amidst these epic rhymes. Intellectual assault on the mainstream, not in the current of the mainstream. Medium smart will never be silenced. They won't extend by an appliance. Pretend intellectual assault on the mainstream, never ride in the current of the lame stream. Bro, I can burn water, but I'm spitting facts. Top shelf, sorting mass facts, reporting news, and not like you make it. I'm award-winning, and I don't have to fake it. Megan Fox, an authentic voice, giving the masses a hard-hitting choice. That umbrella guy, hammering his song, while Megan Fox rights those wrongs. Now we hit the end of this tune, declaring more, and it isn't even new. Making dinner and still chopping rhymes like granite. In my area code, please, you're not even on my plan. Yeah, you're outclassed and you never knew. By the time I press singulars of proof, breaking stories while you're chasing hunches. I'm a news titan, never pulling punches.
And just because I watch a video or parts of a video doesn't mean I'm a stalker.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. I'm Megan Fox. I'm here with that umbrella guy. How you doing, Tug?
Well, I'm not a stalker.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Glad to hear that. I am getting so tired of my topics getting like completely screwed up right before the show. I'm getting very tired of this. We wait till 5 o'clock every day to be like, okay, is everything in? Everybody, the docket, everything's fine, nothing new. And then at 7 o'clock, I get the deposition of Amanda Martin, which I can't get to tonight. It's 96 pages. There's no way we'll get through it. So we will have to start with that tomorrow. But then there's all this other stuff dropping. So we've got the new order we got to go over. We've got some document comparisons we got to look at. Plus, I promised we were going to do Rumble exclusive because we have the ecosystem meltdowns. But then we got Jeremy going live tonight, or not live, but dropping a video tonight with a bunch of new information that we haven't even seen yet. I don't know where to start.
So many goodies.
I know. Can't this case just like slow down for a minute?
Never. I don't want it to slow down. It's so amazing. I mean, honestly, what case has ever kept you this entertained?
Well, true. Oh, it was alive. Okay, Diana says it was alive. Okay, it was alive. So we've got Jeremy. I guess, I don't know. Should we leave it up to the chat what they want to do?
Let's see. We'll go over the order and then let's just play it by ear there. I mean, we can. Yeah, I don't know. Chat. I mean, you can do that, or you can play it by ear. Like I said, it's just however you want to do it.
The chat keeps saying that the live was really explosive.
Let's do the live then. Let's check that out.
All right, should we do that? Should we do it first, or should we go over the order first?
Let's go over the order, and then we'll do the live.
All right.
And you'll have all that good stuff for the the Rumble exclusive. Except there's some good stuff in that. That is,
I know,
so
but
amazing.
we only have an hour, so we have to be.
Yeah, we can't do all of that.
We can't. We only have an hour here on YouTube, so we have to be careful with our time. And if you guys want to go over to Rumble to do Rumble exclusive, make sure you send the breadsticks so that we can get all caught up with the, support the show. For the first hour, we'll be here, and then the second hour will be on Rumble, if that's what you guys want to do. We cannot start with the depot, you guys. We can't. We just got it. We literally just got it. There's going to be no depot reading tonight. But don't worry, that will probably start tomorrow.
There needs to be checks for redactions and all that good stuff.
Right. We haven't even had a chance to look at it. We can't pull up documents we haven't even looked at. Like, that's not a thing that we can do.
Yeah.
All right. I got to pull up this. Is it? No, it's not there. It's this. Here we go. Here's the order. All right, we have a new order, and I've got a bone to pick with Judge Bolitho on this. The first time I felt really annoyed with him, and I am annoyed with him today. Let's look at it. Okay. So, referral and order, Bolitho says, on this day, upon consideration of the foregoing, it is ordered on this 5th day of March 2025, plaintiff's motion to dismiss counterclaims, documents 85 and 86, are denied. As defendant's response in opposition, document 90 has confirmed, and the court itself had concluded based on its review of the defendant's answer, no counterclaims have been asserted against plaintiff's counsel. Thus, there are no counterclaims against plaintiff's counsel to dismiss. But, first of all, he's wrong. There are absolutely claims against plaintiff's counsel, and I will show them to you. But secondly, he has left out multiple things in Bruce's response that should have been called out by this court.
Yes. And I think if they would have been in a Randy, if you would have written it the same way, if it had been like Bruce is a liar and all of this stuff.
Oh, he would have been called to the carpet immediately.
Yep.
Immediately. Let's look at the things that this judge is completely ignoring and isn't even commenting on, and he should be, that were in Bruce's filing that he just, used to deny the plaintiff's filing. This is going to piss you off. I'm just telling you, it's going to piss you off. Okay, so hold on. Let me move this over to another screen and then begin and add. Okay. This is BBB's opposition to plaintiff's motion to dismiss defendant Preston's and Cook's counterclaims and motion to strike. These are the things that should have been addressed in the judge's order that were not addressed. I put them in red. The plaintiff's motions are frivolous and based on a falsity so obvious that the defendants seek to add plaintiff's counsel as a party defendant. It must be insulting to the court to be so openly lied to in filings. What do you mean it's not on screen? How do you not see it?
It was shown on my share, so
why are
let me check.
On screen?
Let me check to make sure it's.
There is something weird in.
They've got a new
thing.
No, I see it on
beta
the screen.
scenes.
I see
this
it.
beta scenes thing.
Yeah, I see it on your screen. It's.
I don't know what this new thing on Streamyard is, but I'll be glad to see the back of Streamyard soon. Okay. All right. So they are frivolous and based on this sentence right here. No lawyer makes in court without evidence to back it up and doesn't get yelled at by a judge. You don't say that counsel openly lied in filings, or you get whacked by the judge. This is so frustrating.
Especially this judge. I mean, this judge has been saying, I want everybody to get along. I want you all to be professional. I want you to do this and that. And then again, he got on to Randy for a reply in email where he didn't even have context. He didn't see any kind of response. He just took BBB's word for it. And he got onto that one thing. And yet, I mean, you look at some of these filings that Bruce made.
Look at this. Pretextual false underlying rationale, quickly contrived to provide content for YouTube channels, which is a thing the judge said, I don't want to hear about. I'm not interested in litigating against people's free speech. I don't want to hear about your YouTube conspiracies. And yet he puts them into every motion and the judge just ignores it completely. You guys, the Rumble link is posted. It's posted in the description, and I will put it in the chat and pin it to the top when it's time.
Yeah, he shouldn't be ignoring it, though. There should be 100%. He should be commenting, because I'm sure some people will say, well, he's just ignoring the argument. He's just letting it go. No, you don't let it go. You're like, hey, I told you not to do this. And if you do it again, then we're going to have a problem.
Look at this. It is an abuse of this court and of this litigation. Oh, really? So you don't, this should be addressed. I'm telling you, it should be. Also, this Polymop trying to make fetch happen bullshit. This is not a legal thing. He should tell him to stop doing it. And the made for YouTube whodunit, again, This is something the judge already told him. I don't want to hear about your YouTube conspiracies. But he continues to do it. Here it is again. Litigation-related YouTube content for entertainment and profit. Well, why? He doesn't stop. Look at this. The plaintiff's motion rests on an obviously false assertion. The defendants filed a counterclaim which seeks to add plaintiff's counsel as a party defendant. It is not obviously false. And when we go and look at document 69, you're going to see that it's not obviously false. Look at, here he is again, saying that it contains materially false statements, that it's baseless, having no evidence of any such posts. By the way, the evidence of the posts were put into the motion that Randy made that still has not been ruled on by this judge. He jumped in line to rule on this piece of shit before ruling on the very good motion that had all of this evidence and also the evidence that Bruce is interfering with whatnot.
Again, this is yet again, instead of doing things in line, basically this has happened. And again, the judge can do this if they want. It's up to their discretion. But what's happened is anytime Bruce hasn't gotten his way, he's thrown a fucking filing tantrum, and the judge has placated it. And it's bizarre. I mean, after some of the filings too, Gainesville to Gainesville, you know, and the way he's called out the judge. Like, he's talked shit about the judge. You're wrong, judge. You don't know what you're doing either. You would think that right there, that would get under a judge's skin. But no, not this one.
Bruce filed this yesterday. Didn't we just read this yesterday?
Yes. Yeah, yesterday.
And the judge already he put out an order on it today. He skipped the line. We have had that motion, document 60, what was it? 60.
Oh, I'd have to go back. There's so
69.
There's so many documents.
It was document. No, I have the other one.
Counterclaim.
It's 80. This one. Document 80. This one, look at, here's the evidence in document 80 about the ongoing accusatory statements, defamatory statements about Jeremy Hales being into kids. They're right here. Okay, it's right here. So he's lying, saying that it's obviously false assertion. That it's look at this. Where is it? Right here. With no evidence, he says. There's no evidence. Where did it go? I just read it. Maybe it's down here. Oh, baseless extortion claims. The defendant's online posts calling me a child predator are constant and ongoing to this day, despite having no evidence of such posts. Oh, yeah? Well, here they are. Right here. Here's the evidence of such posts. Right here. And it was in document 80. And this is the motion that is still hanging out there that was filed on what date? Let's see. Is it at the top? Filed on February 19th. It is still hanging out there, and this judge has refused to rule on this. And you know what else is in this motion? You know what else? Bruce's full email to Whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the judge is ignoring this, and he isn't ruling on it. He's just letting it hang out there, while meanwhile responding to every whiny, bitchy motion that Bruce puts in. He has jumped the line multiple times to do this.
Well,
multiple times.
And there should be some kind of warning about what happened with Whatnot. There should be, if nothing else, he should have already issued some kind of, hey, counsel, this is
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Chat, calm down. I know you want to get to Jeremy's live. Everybody calm down.
Yeah, we'll get to
I
it for
said
sure.
I know about it. I am going to, we're going to go over
they're
it.
excited, man.
I know they're
I tell
excited.
You,
but
hey,
this is
it
important
is exciting
too.
News, though.
This is important too. And we got to get to this. This is
well,
important.
Also, when we talk about this, you know, it's good when we switch flavors a little bit. You know, when we talk about that, it's going to be like an ooh la la. So, yeah.
I mean, this is very bothering me a lot, and now I have major concerns about this judge because he has not. Now, he didn't dismiss or strike. He didn't strike the counterclaims, right? He dismissed them, but he didn't strike them. He was asking for him to strike them. Now, my only so let's see here. These are the 85 and 86. that were dismissed. Okay. Now, Randy is arguing that defendant attempted to add him as a party. And because of that alone, they should be dismissed. He didn't put any other reasons to dismiss these other than that, which may have been a mistake since the judge appears to believe he wasn't added.
Well,
However,
okay, who are the parties then? There's
who are the
question.
the parties aren't even listed. Shall we
Yeah.
look and see again? What did I say? Document 60?
Yeah,
hold
the
on.
counterclaims are document 69, I believe, and 70. I believe that's counterclaims. I probably got them pulled up.
Yeah,
Just
the
to make
answer
sure.
to counterclaim. Okay, so we'll pull up this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. We'll open that.
Yeah, it's document 69. I got it in front of me. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Do I need
So
you got it pulled up?
so yeah, can you see it
Okay.
on the screen? You should be able to see it.
I haven't looked. Yeah, yeah.
Summary of the case.
I haven't looked yet. I was just
All
asking.
right. So this dumbass thing. Where do we get to the counterclaims? Let's see.
It's
Jurisdiction.
down like halfway down the page. It's
Right.
on.
Factual. Okay. I think it's under allegations.
It's under
right?
9 of 13. That's where counterclaim is, page 9.
Page 9. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean it just jumps.
Counterclaims. It just jumps. As you noticed at the very top, there was nothing about about who the parties are. There is no list of parties. It goes right from their answers to counterclaims. There is no list of parties. And look what it says right fucking here. I am so done with this. Where's my area? Here's my drawing. I need my line. I am so done with this. The plaintiff and his counsel conspired to form a contrived basis. Now, how do you respond to this as the plaintiff? How do you respond to this without addressing and his counsel?
Yeah, how exactly would that work? I mean, that's true. How exactly would this work?
This is an allegation right here against his counsel. And then it's not just one, it's more than one. The plaintiff's counsel would benefit financially. Here's another allegation against the plaintiff's counsel. Right there. With legal fees being paid by donors, there would be no limit on counsel's expenditure of billable time so that counsel, had financial incentive to protract the litigation. Do you see this? This is about the counsel. This is all these things are about Randy. How is he supposed to respond about this? I guess you would just say, I have no information on that because he's not a party. I don't even know.
Well, I mean, how would you bring that? Okay, let's just say that this were going to court, and you did get to that point. Let's just say that. Okay, how exactly do you go after these claims as the lawyer when, again, you're the lawyer in this? Like, how in the world? How do you defend it? It's a preposterous idea, but again, you can't answer certain things. You can't give a defense. Just like the judge said about BBB being a party in this, it would not be in the best interest. You can't serve your own best interest and your client's best interest if you were involved in something, if you were considered a co-conspirator. And this is saying that they're co-conspirator. So without adding them to it, that falls apart. There's no way to have it.
Think about how prejudicial it is. If he's allowing this to stand, at the very least, the judge could have said, I'm striking all of the mentions of the plaintiff's attorney in your motion. He could have done that. But he didn't even do that. So this stays the way it is. It is prejudicial to a jury. And it's the wrong call. It is completely the wrong call. He did try to add the counsel. He did try to add Randy without naming him, but calling him the plaintiff and his counsel. This is bullshit, Judge. This is a bullshit order. You completely ignored all the things that Bruce did in this motion that were completely unprofessional. Completely.
and you
Chat, I
wouldn't.
swear to God, chat, if you say one more time that we need to look at the live, I'm not going to do it. Say it again. Say it again. I am not in the mood. Do you hear me? I am
Say it
not in the
70
mood.
more times, Jen.
Say it again, chat,
Say
and
it
we
70
will
more.
not.
Make sure to say it with square bullet points.
You
That's-
make sure you don't say.
Yes,
Don't you
say it
say
with
it
square
again.
bullet points. That's what I would do.
Don't you say it again.
Uh,
Look at Gwen the ferret. It again. Oh my God. I know
I
you
love it.
want to see the live. Now, shush, I'm not there yet. And when I get there, I will let you know. But if you don't stop, you aren't going to get your gummy bears. I will not give you your treats if you don't stop. Look at this. It again with square bullet points.
Oh man, there's a bunch of people.
Do not make me pull off my chancla and throw it at the chat. Stop trying to derail me. I am working hard to bring you a story here. And I do think it's important that we consider that this judge has been completely snowballed by the poor, disabled, and broke not pro se, but with a pro bono attorney, disabled woman. And I think that this is how he sees it.
Yeah, that's how it acts. You know, it does feel like it.
It does. It feels like it, and I don't like it. Now let's go back over to Randy's motion that has not been ruled on. I just want to point out what has not been ruled on yet in this case, and that the judge skipped right over so he didn't have to rule on it and went to rule on Bruce's bullshit instead. Now, this was the response to defendant's second motion to dismiss for lack of subject matter jurisdiction. In here, Randy lays it out very clearly why it should stand. For one, because the existence or non-existence of the amount in controversy required is determined on the basis of the facts of circumstances at the time the action is commenced, not after the judge starts dismissing things. So that's easy to understand. But then when you go down here, guess what else is in here? His false citations. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
The false citations. And the judge is just letting this hang out there. Just letting it hang out there. He's also ignoring that the defendant deleted her entire Facebook group, which implicates her by law. He is look at these posts. Here's the stuff about Jeremy being into little girls.
Where's our discovery?
Yeah, discovery. Wait, he's refusing.
He gave him more time. Okay, you want to talk about a really jacked up situation? Let's tell you about discovery. That was beyond jacked up. He doesn't provide discovery. Waits till the day after he's supposed to provide it to file something where he argues about it. The judge then takes more time to get around to it. When he gets around to it, he's like, "Yeah, no, I don't agree with you doing that. By the way, here's more time for discovery." Then he whines about discovery. When he whines about it, he also he tells him, well, you know, if these items are there with the person, you know, they're going to try to argue that they don't turn anything over because this is how the judge said we could do it, which is not how he was saying to do it. But he gave them just enough rope that the way he's been playing it, that I bet you when they
I
don't
bet
turn
you that's what they
anything over.
do. Yep. And so far, I haven't heard that anything's been turned over. But I just want you guys to see this. This is the motion that the judge is sitting on. He's not acting quickly to order on. That this is what Bruce wrote to Whatnot. Your client's scam of a contrived litigation to create YouTube content for your client's storylines. Mr. Cam should know that. Mr. Cam may be interested to learn that as a part of you and your client's litigation scam that you're now trying to involve Whatnot in, he committed perjury, filing a false affidavit that relied on a perjured statement. And then he repeats the claims of being called a child predator. Look at this. I mean, this is what the judge is sitting on. Yet at the same time, he doesn't say a damn word about Bruce's using language like he lies in a court filing about other counsel. Look, you can get in trouble with that with the bar. And the judge should have said something, but he didn't. He didn't.
So these super chats are making me laugh.
I know.
This made me laugh when it came up. You know what? The new live might explain why this happens.
No gummy bears for John. None. You get none. You get nothing. You get nothing, chat. Do not screw with me tonight. I've got I have high blood pressure, according to my doctor. You're making it higher. You are making my blood pressure go higher. I was laughing today because I went to the doctor to talk about my sleeping problems, and my blood pressure was high. And she was like, your blood pressure is too high. And I'm like, well, really? I don't know. Like, wait. Then I text Tug and I'm like, hey, put the two of us together. We have a healthy host. Yeah. Your blood pressure is too low.
I imagine
mine's
that triggers
too high.
That triggers your anxiety, right?
What, the doctor?
No, the higher blood pressure, right? I mean, obviously, yeah. So would you say that puts it through the roof?
I have anxiety over the roof.
That's what I should have told the doctor.
Yeah.
So now I have high blood pressure.
You should have just you should have, when they were asking what was going on with you, you should have just played that clip.
And now I have to go to cardiology too. So now I have to go do all the things that you did.
Oh boy, man.
It's catching, apparently.
It's catching, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
God, yeah, my blood pressure is over the roof. And the chat is not helping. You know, chat, you should be over there chanting some mantras or something. But what are you doing?
You know where they're
You're
chanting
pressuring
from?
me.
I hear that they're chanting them from the other live stream. That's what I just heard.
If you don't shut up about the live stream, I'm kicking you out too. Release the chanclas. Throws shoe at Tug. I just want to point out this motion, document 80, is still sitting out there at the judge hasn't bothered to rule on, which there's all kinds of problems in here that Bruce has not citing things properly. He's reaching out to whatnot and defaming the plaintiff, which is totally against the rules of ethics, by the way, the rules of comportment or whatever you call it for lawyers. You're not supposed to be out there saying negative statements about the plaintiff in the case you're trying. It's just ridiculous that he keeps doing. And this judge is just ignoring all of it. And I'm sorry, but I don't like it.
Well, it's crazy. Like I said, he keeps jumping the line. He jumped it yet again today and throwing it in order. And again, he can do that, but it's everything is attached. And like as we go forward, everything is a response to something. And jumping that line, he's leaving out a little context there. And some of that context, like you said, the stuff with whatnot. I mean, that is messed up. That is absolutely messed up what he did with that.
It's totally messed up, and it should be remedied, and he needs to rule on document 80, and he better actually say something about the things that this lawyer is doing. We have shown these documents to other lawyers, okay? Other lawyers. Nobody has ever seen a lawyer behave this way. Nobody.
No, it's crazy. It is crazy.
It's crazy. And the idea that he's just getting away with it. He's just getting away with it. Is outrageous.
It just
no other lawyer has ever seen anything like this before. Nobody.
Well, it speaks to a profession we already have pretty low opinions on.
Well, true. But I mean, I would expect a judge to be more on top of this.
That's who's supposed to control.
He called out behavior on Randy's part that he considered to be bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
What is stopping him from calling out what Bruce is doing that no other lawyer I've talked to has ever seen before, ever? All right, chat. Here is Jeremy's live. I guess we will go through this now. even though I'm not even sure if your behavior warrants it, but
You're like, but your co-host, I guess, has been a little bit asinine through it too.
true. All right. We will put him on 1.5 speed because I know it's going to take us a while to get through this.
And we're requesting information from you. And so you have quite a bit of information. We have quite a bit of information. And we want to make sure that we can fill all the gaps in.
Wait, did I go all the way?
And we're requesting.
Is this where it starts?
So
is it turned up?
You have quite a bit of.
Is that where it starts?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just making sure it's turned up. Yeah,
I don't
apparently.
think it must not have been going. That's weird. Because it seems like it starts in the middle of a sentence, which is odd.
How long ago was
We have
this?
quite a bit of information.
It's 19 minutes.
No, I mean, how long ago did this come up?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, because sometimes it takes a minute to process. So I wonder if
20
everything's
minutes
there.
ago. Should I refresh it?
Yeah, refresh it and just see if
we're
there's more there.
requesting
No, I
information
mean it's
from you.
No, it
So,
still
was
it-
started in the middle.
yeah, that's where it starts. That's what people are saying. So that is
Yeah,
where.
okay.
You have quite a bit of information. We have quite a bit of information, and we want to make sure that we can fill all the gaps in. So there's a number of different things going on. Number one, solicitation from others to harass and break the civil protection orders. Okay. So here's what we need. Now, to our knowledge, we have every screenshot, we have every screen recorded video, even though defendants in these suits are deleting them. Okay. But local authorities are taking this very, very, very serious and are requesting quite a bit of information from us that we are providing tomorrow morning. As a matter of fact, there are other things going to be happening in Otter Creek tomorrow morning with the local authorities. And there'll be more on that later, but it is happening and there are things going down in Otter Creek tomorrow. So a couple of different things. Number one, there's no doubt whatsoever that the walruses, that Deuce, that Stupid Dump, have been soliciting funds for paint chips and asbestos boy.
This is true.
Yeah.
This we know for a fact. Darth Touch has not a GoFundMe, but some sort of crowdfunding fundraiser. His goal is $10,000. I have heard the Fleas encourage people to go and donate. I have heard Bruce on their show say people should go get funded. That's what it is. Go get funded. The people should donate to this. I believe, and I have, upon information and belief, I think Bruce has donated to it himself. That should be interesting as well.
And
He's only, what has he raised? $750, something like that?
It was 715. The last time I looked, it had 15 donors. So that was the last time I looked.
Okay.
And that is solicitation for defamation, solicitation for harassment.
Yeah, and the articles that they keep writing are full of defamation, calling him an anti-Semite.
Threats, man. I mean, just absolute
Sleep with a Glock under your pillow.
Revenge porn. Come on, I mean, when they were sharing that stuff, being like, "Oh, warning! There's adult material." No, what you're doing is you're knowingly sharing material. First of all, it's not real, and that, unfortunately, under Florida law, is not protected as any type of free speech. Is that is well a step beyond. If you look up revenge porn laws, AI created
corn. If it's easily identifiable as the person, it doesn't have to be a real image. It can be a digital image. If it's easily identifiable as that person and that person is depicted doing a sex act, that is the definition of deepfake AI revenge porn, and that is illegal. Those of you out there who might want to do something like that should know that, because in many states, that is illegal. It's illegal here in New York. It is illegal in Florida. These are new laws that just came into fruition a couple years ago. It came under the revenge porn laws, but it is, in a lot of different states, you cannot make a digital image of a person involved in a sex act. That is against the law. And that is exactly what this dumbass did. So I would love to see him go down for it.
And he's made headlines before doing the exact same thing in a case where, well, he ended up convicted. So let's not forget that whole Facebook election interference, that whole process, that was part of it.
Through the civil protection orders. And this is all being investigated. And the local authorities here in Florida are requesting that you and us put all of our screenshots together, all of our screen recordings together, and timestamps. Okay. Now, we have a lot of this information. So if you have any recordings, screen recordings, timestamps in regards to, let's say the walruses saying, hey, go on over and give Paint Chips and Asbestos Boy this amount of money and they'll do another article. That's solicitation. That's illegal and it's harassment and it's a breach and a break and a violation of the civil protection orders, which they have done.
So that's interesting too. We've been saying that for a long time, that it is a violation of his protective order to use third parties to harass him.
Yep.
And here they have a PR team, an admitted PR team, who says we are her PR team. We are her voice. We are Lynette Preston's voice. We are all about the PR for Lynette Preston. They are the ones soliciting this garbage.
Well, they even made a website admitting that they were. So.
Do you have that? Can you pull that up so we can show people the website where they admitted that they're the PR team?
I've got the screen.
We also have audio of that as well.
Let's see. I put it in Dropbox. It'll take me a minute to.
All right. Well, we'll keep playing this.
Constantly. Now, local authorities, Lee County Sheriff, and the detectives are deep diving into this. So, for example, if it's Deuce, obviously they can't handle anything with Deuce. With Paint Chips, that is well under investigation and well underway. With Lisa Repulsi, that is well under investigation, well under. Those Florida residents, okay, those individuals will be all handled here in Florida, but they're invoking federal authorities for Deuce, Stupid Dump, and others. Okay, so when it's cross state lines, they're actually bringing in federal authorities for this. And as they are doing that, the more information that they have, and they have plenty already, and they've asked, is this it? Do you have any more? And I said, you know what? There probably is more. Like, we have everything from YouTube, and Paint Chips is so stupid, and with his sidekick, Asbestos Boy, that they literally email everything they do to us, and they give us the
They do.
So that's really
They do, and it's unbelievable what they think they can get away with.
I'm shocked that they share it around, linking their names, but it just tells you that they think they can do anything they want.
Yeah, they're not only unwatchable, but they think they're untouchable.
Yep. But there are other things we don't have. For example, we don't watch the walruses, but some of you have, and you know the timestamps of where, number one, they're soliciting funds. Okay. The other thing that the local authorities want, and again, we have every post, community post, but they want the timestamps, and we have every video, of course, playing of our vehicle back and forth, which is a complete and total violation of civil protection orders. So if you go, oh, Jeremy, this video, and I understand as I do this, they're going to start deleting. It doesn't matter if they delete, we have it. But you can help us not have to go through 5+ hours per video, some 8 hours of the insanity. Number one, we don't want to listen to them. Number two, we just want to hand it over and go, here's the timestamps. Okay. So we need anything and everything that you may have in regards to the solicitation for $300 per article, whether it be from the walruses, whether it be from Deuce. It could be in post. It could be in the chats from the videos. We need the timestamps in regards to us driving by. Anything that is on anybody else's camera. That includes Brian and Tina Hales, our neighbors, which they're going to get a knocking on the door tomorrow by the sheriff. But don't worry, we'll be there with cameras. So they, just so I'm extremely clear here,
pause that for
and I know some.
So he's not just saying, just to take this into account, he's not just saying something that's attached to, say, Paint Chips or more. He's saying, hey, where these people are using cameras that are on other people's property, where they're showing them off in live streams, you have recordings of that showcasing that they are using those live. That 100% is third party. That is them going in and doing something they're not supposed to be doing. Here's that up. Now, I've got an archive of the whole website. I'm not going to pull it up because it has a kid's picture all over it. All right. So I'm definitely not going to. But remember, this was at the bottom of that website.
There it is.
It had them, and this was theirs. And again, there is, if you do want to see the website, I'll pull this up on the screen. It will just be the link to the archive. So you can go, you just type this in right there, just freeze it on it. You can type that in and you can see because they pulled the website down, but yours truly archived it. Make sure, so they can't get rid of the archive. So it proves that it existed and it proves that the screenshots are 100% legitimate.
Yep.
So I made
And
sure
it
to do
proves
that.
that they listed themselves as her PR team.
Yes, that's exactly why I grabbed that, because they built it. There is proof that they purchased the web domains for that. They also, when they purchased that, they purchased, I think, Stupid Dave's right at the same time, but it's got their names on the purchase material. So they 100% picked it up. And I knew they would pull that website down. So I just went ahead and archived the thing. So again, if you want to see the whole thing,
Yeah,
and
it's
the
right
way that it
here.
was set up, it's right there,
Yep.
without any edit. All right. Anyway.
All right. Here we go.
Some of you are going, well, check out some of these pages here. That's a tremendous amount of information for us to filter through, and we have to work. We can't just stop working. And so what the local authorities are requesting for those individuals that are in Florida, Paint Chips is in Florida, Lisa Repulsi is in Florida, Baji Rabi is in Florida, anything in regards to them soliciting funds for Paint Chips and Asbestos Boy. I mean, I just figured the other one probably has a case of asbestos, eating asbestos. Any solicitation for funds for what they are doing, writing, and harassing, okay, which is complete and total violation and breach of the civil protection orders. So again, whether that's in a video, you give us the timestamp. We
Wait,
have
the chat is saying there's no video yet again. Can you hear it, but you can't see it?
I can see it totally there. And
Oh my God, this is so annoying. Hold on. Let me try. How about
let
now?
me check. Let me pull this up. No, it's not showing there. Huh?
That is so weird. StreamYard is doing something bad.
Let's see. It popped up a minute ago. Yeah, there it is.
Now they say they can see it.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll keep the thing open on my phone.
Okay, so you can show me.
Yeah, that way I can check it.
the video.
All right.
They added a new feature, and I think the feature is
The feature's
it's interfering.
bugging.
Yeah.
Honey, with the door, what's going on? I know it's broken. Daddy needs to fix it. But try to get it closed. Oh God. Our bathroom door, it's like a sliding pocket. Try again. Just try again, please. It's a sliding pocket door, and I think you got it.
I did it.
Good job. And it doesn't lock well, and the lock keeps undoing while you're in the bathroom. It's very annoying. And then the door just slides open. It's very annoying. You need to get that fixed. All right. Since you can see it now, let's try it.
But if you know the timestamp, and we can go to the detectives to go, boom, here's the timestamp. If you have the screenshots of the chat, we can go, boom, here's the screenshots. And most of this we have, but we want to know that we have absolutely everything. Okay. We want to know that everything is put together, but we don't want to have a missing puzzle piece. And we had an incredible, productive meeting today with the detectives, and we have another one tomorrow morning, and they will be in Otter Creek, and there will be things happening in Otter Creek tomorrow morning. And as such, again, we would like to be able to see and compare with what some of you have gathered with screenshots, recordings, and timestamps with what we've gathered, and then we can just give a complete picture, which they have a lot of it already. Okay, they have a tremendous amount of it already. So if you're thinking, well, where can I send it to? whatthehales@yahoo.com. They are bringing in federal authorities in regards to Deuce, Stupid Dump, and other individuals that are not in Florida.
That's interesting. Federal. That's interesting.
Okay, and so we also have to be able to give a very clean package on a thumb drive over to the federal authorities as well. And so any information that you have, well, and here's the other thing, okay? So we all know that Paint Chips also did what is called revenge. Under the state statutes, it's called revenge. We're just going to call it corn instead of the P word. And then YouTube took it down, and then Substack took it down, and so
Substack took it down? I didn't see it go down on Substack. Did you?
I don't know. Well, he had an issue with his Substack for a little while, so I don't know if he lost some stuff. But his complaints were that it wasn't over that anyway, and I never saw it go down on Substack.
And he just posted it like 6 or 7 times on Twitter now.
Yeah. He just keeps posting it over and over again. So.
Yeah.
As well in the state of Florida, which he is under investigation for. He's actually under investigation in the state of Florida and New York. There you go.
Yes, chat. I was in that video as well. Jeremy and myself.
There's a There's your exclusive right there. But also in the solicitation of funds for further harassment of what is happening, which is a breach and a violation of the civil protection orders that we have. There's also the breach and violation of the civil protection orders that Linet and Crook have given access to their cameras to third party Lisa Repulsi and Gabe Weeks. You know, the him and Paint Chips probably get along really well and done a job. And so that is a complete total violation, which is under investigation as well. The detectives would like anything else that's out there. So when we're meeting with them, and we had a good meeting today, and you're actually, tomorrow's video, you're going to see, we have a meeting. Hey, they called us. Other things are going on as well. They want any and all information. Okay. Any and all information. So screenshots, timestamps. And here's the other thing. We don't get on Facebook and access these fools. So if you have, I'm sure they have Facebook pages. I think I've even seen them on other pages out there. So anything from the Walruses, anything from their Facebook pages that has anything to do with supporting Paint Chips and Asbestos Boy and soliciting the funds to do another defamatory and harassing article. Okay. So anything in regards to that from
The screen is blank again? Like it just goes in and out because I haven't touched anything. Oh, StreamYard is really getting on my nerves.
Is it blending? Am I not caught up all the way? I'm not having a problem here.
Or maybe these are people who are behind who are saying that.
That may be behind.
Okay.
Because I don't have any problem with my phone.
Okay. All right.
Deuce from any of these individuals that are in federal court right now. And so local authorities are requesting everything going, is this all? Because when we make a complete package.
You going to bed?
Yeah.
Give me a kiss. I love you.
Love you too.
Good night, sweetie.
I did change.
You're changing in here. Well, don't go through the whole door thing again. Don't. Just go change in your room,
No, it's
sweetie.
easy. Watch those.
Oh no. Here we go with the door again. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Give
Oh, it
to
worked.
Federal
You
authorities.
did it.
Our
Okay.
local authorities want to be able to say, here it all is as well. And we want to be able to tie this up tomorrow with them. So I am requesting your help, as are the local authorities, for any information which you can send to us at whatthehales@yahoo.com for any screenshots that have anything to do with soliciting others with payment for articles or harassment. Okay. Anything that has to do with third-party contact with cameras, that would be Linet's cameras, that would be Brian and Tina Haley's cameras. Okay, so that is all third-party harassment under the civil protection order, which they are taking very seriously, and action is being taken tomorrow. And did I get it all? Hold a second. Let me look at my notes. I apologize. Let me look at my notes of what. And we got that. All right. So anything from Substack as well, and all connections to all these individuals. So if you see communication between the Walruses and Paint Chips or Asbestos Boy, Walruses and Deuce, whether it's in their chat, they want all connections to it all. Okay. Local authorities want all connections, and federal authorities want all connections. And anything that has to do with the cameras, they want everything, what has been said and what has been done with the cameras, both Linet with the Walruses and Tina and Brian, for Brian and Tina's the fools, complete and total fools that are doing even more foolish things, trespassing on my property and doing other things on my property. And so if you know, and I know you guys are going, Megan and Tug, you're going, all right, check out, this person. We know they have things, okay? We know they have things, and they're going to be going live soon as well. And I strongly encourage you to support them and make sure that you share with them. You can share with them as well. Hey, we need all these things. But the biggest thing is we have all the videos. They can keep deleting, but we have all the videos. But if you know the timestamps, for example, from what we've been told, Lisa Repulsi was going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's cameras. Well, that means she's guilty.
Yep.
That means Linet and Crook.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but I did see a couple of like clips that people had taken of that, like her saying she had evidence of him doing something, and they kept on showing his, I don't even know if it was his truck, it was just a truck going back and forth. Like how is that not third party harassment?
100%. That is 100% third party.
Yeah.
That's undeniable.
And so we want the actual timestamps. We have all the videos. If you can.
Although I will be surprised if anybody does anything about this. I hope they're not
We'll
blowing
see.
smoke up his ass.
We'll see with all the Fed and everything. We'll see how that goes, you know?
Tell us the title
Yeah.
of the video. We have all the videos. If you could tell us the timestamps where it's happening, then we can just put that in a really neat, clean package over to the local authorities and the federal authorities. Any communication between Deuce talking about this, with Walruses talking about this, with Stupid Dump talking about this, with others talking about this, any connections to all of this happening together. That is with the solicitation for these defamatory articles and harassing articles, which these fools are so stupid, they keep emailing them to us with the timestamps. That's how dumb these idiots are. Anything that has to do with the cameras from Linenuts and giving access to other people and those people showing them. So if you've seen them on any other channels, timestamps. That's so important. Timestamps. Because I don't have time to, number one, watch a 5-hour live stream of garbage, or in the first place, or to go back over it. But if you can just go, boom, this is where it is. We have it all recorded. We have everything recorded. We just have to be able to give it to them and say,
You know what's funny? This just occurred to me. You know what's funny, Tug?
What's that?
This could be all Bruce's fault. When if the feds are really involved, you know why they're involved? Fucking
Was it?
paint chips.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
The feds are only involved because of paint chips. So Bruce goes and recruits an ex-felon that the feds hate, who almost caused an international incident, by the way, with China. Like, that's what he did. He ripped off a Chinese company, almost caused an international incident, and the feds got him, and they're probably still watching him. And the fact that he's involved in this, that's probably the only reason why there are feds involved. This is all Bruce's fault. Which really makes me laugh.
Wouldn't that be funny if he collapsed? Hey, you know, I got thinking about this the other day. You know why Bruce is going so heavily after the Ohio protective order? He wants to knock it down because that's your loser in the federal case right there. Because everything he claims is not happening. Another court has decided
Already
it is
said
happening.
it is happening.
So
Yep.
that's why he's trying to knock it down so heavily.
Who's in the chat who just said China?
That's what I
saw
thought
you.
when you said that. I actually thought that. Like
I have a
that in my
button for
head.
that.
Yep.
I have one.
China.
Oh God. That this is so great. This is so great because if feds I don't think that there was a chance feds would get involved without paint chips. This idiot.
It's so crazy though to think
Oh,
that,
God.
to think that he might bring the house down.
Oh, that's great.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That's
wouldn't
freaking
that be?
great. Yeah, that's great. I love how this is going right
This is the
now.
one. Here's the timestamps. Watch from here to here. We have every single community post from the fleas, from the walruses, in regards to our truck going by, them showing images, what they've said about it, or George's car going by. We have that. So that's already set. That's already set into motion and under investigation. We need timestamps from the videos. Timestamps from the videos. Okay. Again, I want to emphasize this again. I know Tug and Megan are going live here very, very soon. And I appreciate them because they are champions of truth. And they're champions of justice. So we need any screenshot that has anything to do with the solicitation from Paint Chips and Asbestos Boy, saying, hey, here's the link. Just pay. If you pay them, they'll do this. We need anything from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Substack, and the list goes on and on. I don't know how many social media accounts they have. Frankly, I don't care. I work around the clock. I'm here right now working.
That's true.
But there's so many of you that have said, how can we help? And this is one of the ways you can help. You can send this. You can send the communication in the chats. And we don't see all that communication because most of these fools we've actually blocked. We don't want to see what they have to say. We literally don't want this happening in our life. It's insanity. And the local authorities are trying to help us get this out of our life. And federal authorities are being brought in as well from those out of state. So we can't see, even when we screen record, I mean, being very bold, we can't see when we screen record, let's say the walruses do a live for 5 hours and 15 minutes, which is one that I was just having to go through. We can't see who's all in the chat because we've blocked them because we don't want to see them. We don't want that in our life. We can see everything John Cook says. We can see everything that Lynette says. We can see everything that Deuce says because we need that for court. But we also need what you guys can see. So we don't want to see it, but we need to submit it over to the authorities for this full investigation, which is now going to the federal authorities as well. Again, I want to be able to summarize what the federal and local authorities are requesting and what we're requesting. We probably have it all, but we want to be able to fill in any gaps that we don't have. If you know they have other social media accounts, whether it be Twitter, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, whether
All right, I think we got the point.
Yeah,
So-
and folks, if you send over something, just to make this clear too, please make what you send concise. Like don't be like, hey, like sometimes we'll get an email, and again, this isn't meant to be rude to anybody, just noting. Sometimes we'll get an email and it'll have something that might be bombshell attached, and it'll say, hey, do you see what's in this picture? And it's like, no, I don't.
I
What do you
don't.
see?
You have to
Just
tell me.
Please
Tell me what
me.
it is. Don't
And-
make me guess.
Yeah, and be concise in what you're sending. You don't.
And thorough. Don't send a timestamp without an explanation of what's in it.
Yeah, and
Don't-
make it a concise explanation now. Jeremy already knows his story. He knows what's going on. So if you're attaching something, again, make it brief, make it concise, make it useful, because you got to remember they're putting
And
a lot of
clear.
stuff together and they're doing it, but it's very important too. So you can be very instrumental in showcasing this thing that we've been talking about for a while. I'm gathering right now, there's a few things that we have for sure. We've been sent emails, and in that first email that BBB sent out, it may not be a solicitation, but he's the one who introduced them to everything. And that was the email that I was like, hey, these people are absolute scumbags. And he didn't care. He didn't care at all.
Nope.
He just flipped his shit, and if any law enforcement would like to contact me in the aftermath and, have any kind of explanation on that, I am more than happy to explain it.
Me too. And I'm sure they might have questions for me since I'm in the video that was made. There's an image of me in that video as well. And I'm happy to give a statement to any law enforcement about it. Because this kind of stuff it's absurd.
Well, it's behavior that should have been curbed on. So it's crazy, first of all, that there are sites that still allow that. It's stunning. YouTube, for all its faults, did act on that, and it was the first place. Now, to get some action was actually, it took a hot minute, but when we finally got some action on it, versus say a Substack, it's like a ship without a captain. They have a guy in charge, but apparently, from what I understand, Paint Chips got in trouble there from what they were saying for mass mailing too many people. He didn't get in trouble for this stuff. He ended up getting banned for a little while, according to himself. Again, you take it that him saying that, but he got in trouble for, again, too many mass mails. He didn't get in trouble for things that people had reported about just disgusting behavior.
Really disgusting behavior. Just absolutely awful. All right, let's get to some of the super chats before we get over to the Rumble exclusive. And let's start reading those. Here we go. Red Wolf, thanks for the 20. Just to piss off the haters first thing tonight. Love you all. Love to you too. Oh, I missed some Cash Apps the other night. I wanted to make sure that I went back and read those because I did miss the notification. Sometimes they come through and sometimes they don't. And that stinks. So let me check that out. Where are they? Okay. Cheryl sent 5 yesterday that I missed. Rebecca also sent $1 for breadsticks. Thank you very much. Elizabeth sent $1, said this guy is a special kind of stupid. Cheryl also sent 5. And IT Goatee Brad sent 5 last night for I hate leg warmers. I'm out. That's what he said. But I have already explained to him the leg warmers are mandatory. So if you're joining the Fox Den, occasionally we wear matching leg warmers. He's got to wear them too. Sorry, but he does.
Grok will put leg warmers on my leg warmers. Let me see if it'll do it. He never knows. Sometimes it wants to show the legs and stuff.
Oh gosh. Okay, I think I caught up on everybody that I missed there.
My phone, I noticed this. It's got, the new AI will allow you to stretch a picture out. Like you can. Oh my God, some of the stuff. I like taking a tiny image. Like not stretching it out like 10 more %, but stretch it out like 200 more %.
Are you talking about the app? I don't have the app yet. Is the app really good?
No, it's just it's on the new phone. So when I switched over to AT&T, they they pay off your phones and everything, and they send you a brand new phone. Apparently, they want you from Verizon so bad that they paid. They gave me a S25 Ultra,
Wow.
and it's AI for its pictures are just
Oh, cool.
amazing. And one of the things that you can do with it, there's also a program. I have to look it up. It's one of the ones I use for something else. But you can take those pictures that we make like on Grok and stretch them out, and make more background. But it's funny sometimes because if you make it guess way too much, oh my God, some of the stuff it puts in there are really funny. Ugh.
Gainesville Federal Courthouse is closing? What? Hold on. I got to look this up. According to Gainesville News Tonight, Trump administration temporarily lists Gainesville Courthouse for sale.
Oh, no.
No.
Where are they going to move now? Oh, no.
Well, you may be going to Pensacola then, I guess. It says the fate of the U.S. courthouse. This is funny. We got to read this. Hold on.
Everybody's going to be really confused.
The fate of the U.S. courthouse in Gainesville is uncertain after it was listed for disposal along with hundreds of other federal properties earlier this week.
Oh, no.
The list was then removed on Wednesday. The administration on Tuesday published a list of more than 440 federal properties it had identified to close or sell, including the FBI headquarters and the Maine Department of Justice building, after deeming them not core to government operations. So I guess the Gainesville Federal House got listed in that. Well, we'll see if that sticks. It might be an oversight. We don't know.
Is it cold where you're at now? Is it?
Yes. Although it's warming up. It's warming up a bit. It's probably in the 30s.
We had snow today. It wasn't a lot, but we still had snow today. And it was like it was 60 a week ago. I was running around, I wore a coat out in the morning, and I thought, man, I'm going to die in this thing, because it's getting hot out here. And now it's freaking it's sleeting.
Well, that's spring for you. That's spring for you if the psychotic weather changes. Jack Miles, thanks for the 2 breadsticks, anti-hater, anti-Ducey fund. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 5. The haters need a big time out. Yeah, breadstick money. Wender Bender, member for 12 months. Hi, Megan, Tug, Mods, and Chats. I love the Fox Den. I love it in here too. It's weird, but it's cool. Audrey Little, thanks for being a member for 10 months. Wow, 10 months already. Happy to help in my small way. Haters probably need a wambulance about now. Thank you for all you do. Love you, square bullet points. Well, how much do you love me if you're sending me square bullet points?
I love that we can come out here and you'd be like, don't talk about the live. And I can be like, yeah, I'm going to talk about the live.
And send square bullet points. I will remember that. Max Lab, thanks for the 2. Check messages, please. It is important. Okay. Did you check your email already, Tug?
I'm not. I've been making images. I didn't notice any of that.
All right, hold on.
I just briefly pulled up some stuff to make sure it was sent. For
Let
Jeremy,
me
I know
check.
like
that. Oh my God. Are there more documents? What is happening?
Is there another document for today?
I don't know. Wait. Oh, there. Oh, it was about the live. Please show Jeremy's live. Misbehaving gifted 1 Megapox membership. Welcome to the Fox Den. Whoever got that? Stop your evil giggling. Lizard King F1, thanks to the 2. It's weird in here. Feels like home. Let's quit your cackling. Lizard King F1 became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, especially when the hosts start fighting and slapping each other. But we usually
what people get confused on. A lot of people do. They usually don't see hosts that are actually friends. They get along. Like if you get along, you can do whatever.
It's true.
You just goof off and have fun. And Megan's got a damn good sense of humor about stuff. So we just pick at each other. It's fun.
True. Yeah. It is fun. It is fun. Life is much more fun when there's somebody around to pick on you. Aaron Patterson, thanks for the 5. Thanks for all the pops, prayers. Surgery went very well. Hugs all around. Oh, I'm so glad.
Very good.
So good. The advancements they've made in surgeries for heart conditions and stuff are pretty amazing. It's amazing what they can do. My father had 3 huge blockages. They called it the Widowmaker. And he had those taken care of through angioplasty through his wrist. 20 years ago, maybe even 15, they'd crack you open for that.
Yeah, I remember when I got my appendix. I had my gallbladder removed too, and I had all that stuff done. The doctor was laughing. He was an older guy, and he was like, "Yeah, if this would have happened 20 years ago, you'd have a scar from your belly button all the way up.
Yeah.
But now you get this little bitty mark here, and here."
Yeah, my daughter had her appendix out. They took 2 tiny incisions and used a camera and just crazy. She's barely any scar at all. Roy Lonzinger, member for 12 months. Jeremy was asking for help in his live. Well, thank you. We know we've gotten there. Debbie Florio, thanks for the 5. Breadstick money to give you energy to swim in all this content to piss off the haters. Thank you very much. I'm going to need my water wings because I'm damn near drowning. Lee Sargent, thanks for the 2. JH's live is urgent and important. Feel free to keep sending more super chats to tell me that. Caroline B, thanks for the 2. Do Jeremy's live first. Jill Kane, thanks for the 5. Hales Nation, if you have not seen Jeremy's live, go watch it. They need our help.
It also didn't need to be first because you need to let the maximum amount of people get here. So
true.
When we first start out, if we would have covered it as topic 1, you have you have about 900 to 1,000 people. Even though we start about 8 to 10 minutes off. That allows a lot more people to build. We put in an intro that's a little longer, allows more people to build. But that first topic, still between the first and the second thing, you are talking 1,000 people.
Yeah, you got to wait till people get here. And sometimes if you start too soon, a bunch of people missed it. All right, so Patrick W, thanks for the 5, says, I hope you 2 don't have plans for the weekend. Fallen Hero 4567, thanks for the 2. Appreciate you. Subi Sue 73, thanks for the 10. Thanks for all you do, as well as Tug. Well, thanks for you, Subi Sue. We appreciate you.
For real. Subi Sue, appreciate you.
Allie S, thanks for the 2 pounds. Hey, we need cough, an 8-hour cough live stream. Lee Sargent, thanks for the 2 pounds. Reason Megan, Fed's involved. JH is live, urgent. I like how some of these are written like they are telegrams from the 1800s.
These leg warmers are funny. Like it still hasn't gotten the mask yet. Yeah, look at this real quick. It's trying. It's still, you can see, look at this. Look, you can see the leg warmers starting. I
approve of those leg warmers.
Sooner or later, I finally,
Brad, everybody has to wear them. Everyone has to.
I couldn't get it to make it at first. I had to add to the thing. I was like, put leg warmers on figures' legs. Leg warmers are important. Repeat, leg warmers are extremely important. So finally, it started putting them in there.
Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see. This is Mildred Katie, thanks for the 2. This and Karen Reed today. All the shenanigans. Yeah, I wasn't able to cover Karen Reed because I had that doctor's appointment today and there was another hearing. I'm going to try and do recaps of that hearing maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. We'll see. But isn't Turtle Boy's hearing tomorrow too? That might be happening tomorrow as well.
I think there's a Blake Lively audio hearing tomorrow too.
Oh my. Well, there's just so much to choose from.
Number. There's like a call-in number for it. So
like Zoom or something.
Yeah. They put out an item. I'll show it to you after here.
Okay. Mud Dog, thanks for the 2. Sounds like shit hitting the fan for sure. Yep, it sure does. Mama Lori, thanks for the Canadian 5. BBB may be litigating from behind bars by the sound of Jeremy's live. I don't know. Don't get too excited.
BBB. Bruce behind bars. Huh.
Bruce behind bars. Don't get too excited though. Because I don't know. I think it's a long shot that anybody's going to be behind bars except Paint Chips.
Yeah.
He definitely is the one who's most at risk.
I mean, he definitely, he could definitely get in some trouble. Anybody else? We'll see. Even if it's a violation of the protective order. You looked at the potential.
They get $50. $50 for being in contempt. They'll pay $50. No big deal. right? I mean, that's what happened last time.
Yep, that was it. And the second one, I mean, again, it increases money, but it may or may not do anything with. There's you. Here you go. Here's you some leg warmers, by the way. This one. There you go.
Oh wait, where is it?
Yeah. Let's see.
That's
funny. It's not
perfect.
But it's not sharing it on the. There it goes. Is it? No, it's blank. It's blank again.
It's still blank again. All right, wait, hold on.
Try to reshare it and see what happens. Do it.
Now
twice.
what? Is it there now?
Let me see if anything happens. We've got a really bad delay today. Yes, it's showing now. So we're having to share everything twice. That's what it is.
That's really annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's up there though.
I'm
You see the
glad that
little
I'm
leg
getting
warmers,
rid of
chat?
Little leg warmers. Oh, so funny.
They're saying
So
no
funny.
bid. There's a pic there now. I can see it on my screen. So there
We'll
it
just
is.
give
Yeah.
it a minute because there's a delay on YouTube too. Terry D, thanks for the 2. Start with Jeremy. He needs help.
I love
Casey
that.
Cole, thanks for the 2. Is this judge turning out to be Judge Grudge number 2? I'll tell you what, he's not as in your
not
face
yet.
as Judge
No.
Grudge, but he is disappointing me in big ways because he said he was for free speech and
Yeah.
he didn't want to hear about this YouTube conspiracy stuff and he wasn't going to stop anybody from free speech, but he's also not paying attention to all the lies that this lawyer is telling him. I mean, it's crazy. And the unprofessionalism. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah,
and he's
said he would
ignoring
not
it.
tolerate this kind of behavior. He said what we're saying right now, he would not tolerate it at all. So,
But he's
and
clearly
again-
tolerating it because he ignored all those things that I outlined in red. He ignored all that unprofessionalism in that motion. He didn't say one word about it. And meanwhile, he's letting that other one hang out there, document 80, without ruling on it. I don't like it. Gothic Embraces, thanks for the 5. Just keep in mind, we're only looking at paper. There might be a reason they are stringing this along, keeping people occupied. Oh, and breadsticks. Thank you for the breadsticks. I appreciate that. K-Mat Red Queen, thanks for the 5, but I will give you money. Thank you. Grieg of Scotland, thanks for the 5. We want our gummy bears and square bullet points. Mistrust Loon, thanks for the 5. If you don't stop, Mom and Dad are going to turn this live around and go home. That's right. Suvi Sue 73, thanks to the 5. She lied. Uh-huh. Green Veggie Beast, thanks for the 10. I think that's a bullet point. I love you too. By the way, I had to contact a lawyer about a possible slander suit regarding a former employer. Oh, that sucks.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that. Becky Fear Wreck, thanks for the 2. No gummy bears. Sits in the corner. Misbehaving, thanks to the 2. Discovery, there's a channel for that. That's right. John Baker, thanks to the 2. The new live might explain why. Dennis the Menace, thanks to the 2. I want my gummy bears. Lady Jen, thanks to the 2. I want gummy bears. Lily Smith, thanks to the 5. You'll be shocked at what Jeremy has to say. Slug Entertainment, thanks to the 2. Grandma Megan got angry because she is 4'5". Hey, I am 5'4". Heidi KZ, thanks for the 10. Megan, you need a vacation in one of Jeremy's condos. Allie S, thanks for the 2. Megan's blood pressure is over the roof.
I have anxiety over the roof.
Teresa Penrose, thanks for the 2. Chat, I do not want to be sent to the corner. Calm. Wizzy Wheels, thanks for the 5. For a chill pill for Megan. Thank you very much, Wizzy Wheels. Red Wolf, thanks for the 5. Please don't turn the bus around, Mama Fox. I need gummies to survive. Hope they are the good ones. LOL. Melody Couture, thanks for the 2. Joe is part of the good old boys. Pop? Does that say pop? Pop?
Let me see.
I don't understand the pop part, but that's okay. SF, thanks for the 5 square bullet points. My blood pressure died. My blood pressure didn't die. Misbehaving, thanks for the 6. High Fox and Low Tug sounds like Stoner's corn. Teresa Penrose, thanks for the 2. Slow breaths. Wizzy Wheels, member for 8 months. Wow, Megan is scary tonight. Please don't make her turn the chat around. I have my buttons. You guys are pushing buttons. You were pushing some buttons. Sherry Sheck, thanks for the 5 for blood pressure meds or Xanax. Welcome to the HPB club. This middle-aged shit sucks. Cap Buchanan, thanks for the 5. No mention of creeks, rivers, streams, tributaries, ponds, lakes, puddles, or oceans. Mama Lori, thanks to the Canadian 5. I may listen to the two fleas tonight. This evening's happening should be front and center. Oh, they're going to be crowing like they won the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know, they also I'm sure they'll react to the live stream as well.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
talking about we didn't do anything and we haven't tried to pay him. Okay.
Okay then. Ozzy Alley, thanks for the 10. Are we changing it because the live may explain why he's ruling this way. Love you both though. Okay, I got it. Green Veggie Beast, thanks for the 10. It looks like he's holding Jeremy's lawyer to a higher standard and he knows the idiot is a shyster. Well, if that's called bias. If he's holding one lawyer to a higher standard than the other, that's called bias. And he needs to stop because we all see it. We all see that he's holding Randy to a higher standard. And Bruce is not a small mentally challenged child. He's a bar attorney.
Here's another thing too. We don't just see it. Bruce would see it. You know, and Bruce, I mean, as he continues, you know, he's going to do more and more. He's going to say more and more because he figures he can get away with it.
Exactly. Janice MB, thanks for the 2. Your wall needs a new picture of a judge, maybe. Well, we haven't gotten there quite yet. I mean, he still has this other ruling to do, and he could still, you know, point out what Bruce is doing that he shouldn't be doing. This unprofessionalism. This judge says he cares about professionalism. I want to see that he cares about professionalism if that's the case. Because right now, I'm not buying his line that he cares about professionalism because he has ignored so much unprofessional behavior from Bruce that I don't even know what to say. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 5. Thank you, Breadsticks, for playing the live. Thank you. Mandy Pandy, thanks for the 2. You need to send Boneless vid about following him. Boneless? Did you mean? Oh, if you mean, wait, Boneless? Bone Crusher? I don't know what that means. I'm going to try and figure it
about
out.
stalking him. You need to send the Ray Bone Crusher.
Oh yeah,
video.
I've already sent that to him. He has that. Emmy, thanks for the 10. The Take It Down Act. Yeah, so this is a new act that's being put in front of Congress to make it federally a felony to do the revenge corn. That Melania Trump, I believe, has been talking about and advocating for. Max Lab, thanks for the 2. Good. How do you email screen recordings? Very, very screen recordings. Well, it depends on what email you have. It's generally easier to take a screen recording and upload it to a Google Drive or a Dropbox and then share that link instead. Because sending it through email will usually top out your email's capability.
Yeah, it only, like Google, for example, you can only send like 25 megs or something. It's pretty small, so you're not going to get
screen recordings need to go up on a Google Drive or a Dropbox, and then you share that link with Jeremy.
Dropbox, that's the way to go. I like that way.
Dropbox, yeah, that's what I do. Suzanne 7 IB Cali, thanks for the 10. I saw that video and was horrified. I actually yelled WTF at the top of my lungs. Yeah, so did I, Suzanne. So did I. Florida Gal, thanks for the 5. Everyone, please smash that like button. That's right. And subscribe. Headed towards 75,000 subscribers. I would like to hit that this year. That would be fun. Shirley Gold, thanks for the Canadian 5. Did they get to this judge as well? He seems so good. He did have a good start, but I don't believe him now. You know, he said that he cared about free speech and he didn't want to hear about this YouTube stuff, but he hasn't stopped Bruce from doing it. And so I don't really believe him now. So I don't have as high opinion of him as I did in the beginning. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Ozzy Alley, thanks for the Aussie 2. I meant chanting because damn autocorrect. Oh, instead of changing. Yes, chanting. Got it. Robert Ward, thanks for the 5. Megan, when JH was doing the video, I think he was out of the condo. His internet wasn't that good. It was buffering during his live. Mama Cat, thanks for the 10. Seems there's just no fixin' stupid. Yeah, I know. Simply Me, Connie, thanks for the Canadian 2. Maybe it's thanks to the judge saying something. I don't know. I mean, I was saying something to who, I guess. I would need more context.
Yeah. What's thanks to the judge? I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not either. But that's okay. Thanks for the 2. I appreciate you. Terry, American Woman Thrifter, thanks for the 5. Can someone tell me how to do a video clip of a video? If you're on a computer, if you're on a PC, you can download an extension called Record. That's what I use. And it's a screen recorder. It will record anything on your screen. And then you can take that, save it to your file, upload it to Dropbox, and send it over. If you're on a mobile, you should have a screen recording option. I don't know what Samsung is like, but on an Apple phone, just swipe down from the top. You hit that little red button. It's like a record button, and it will record what's on your screen. And then you do it again to stop it. That's how you do a
You can
screen
just
recording.
search how to do it as well. That way it's pretty easy to do.
It is easy. Depending on what devices you have, just do a Google search on how to screen record. Allie S, thanks for the 2. Glad he didn't want timestamps when a flea coughs. Yeah, that would be too much.
Oh God, that would be overwhelming.
Snarkasm, thanks for the 2. Breadsticks to go with the new avatars I sent you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Alex Hooley became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but you'll get used to it. I promise. Laura Wilk, thanks for being a member for 4 months. Vice Baby was just showing off Jeff's YouTube plaque. Oh, he got it? Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear it.
That's great. Helen Gall, thanks for the New Zealand 5. Breadstick money with love from New Zealand. I was going to watch that Black Sheep last night, actually, too. But then I got distracted by something. But that I'm going to watch. I am. Lily Smith, member for 13 months. Why is Levy cops finally doing their jobs? Well, I don't know. Don't get too excited. We don't know yet if they're going to actually do their jobs. They could just be taking a report to make Jeremy be quiet. I mean, they might just take the report and then say we're not going to do anything again. I don't know. Kelly Lemansky, thanks for the 5. Thanks for all the laughs. Well, you're welcome. I don't really feel like in a laughing mood tonight, so I hope it's been funny enough. Green Veggie Beast, thanks for the 10. Are you sure you two aren't related? You fight like brothers and sisters. We're pretty sure we're not related, but it's fun nonetheless. Emma Washington, thanks for the Aussie too. Never silence Tug's cackling, square bullet points and hearts. Georgia Ann, member for a month. I think JH should reach out to IWSYDHT. Her overviews of the 2 Fleas videos could maybe help narrow down where to look. Wanda Perez, member for 6 months. Hey, Megan and Tug. Hey there. Lyndon Hernandez, thanks for the 2. Blessings, Megan, Tug, breadstick money for none for liar. DTG 1032, thanks for the 5. Did not see leg warmers because StreamYard is a hole. We are going to be moving over to Streamlabs. Are you moving to Streamlabs? I already have Streamlabs, but I'm still working out how to use it.
No, I haven't even started messing with it yet. I want to get past Monday and see what's going on in my life. Then I'll think about other things,
All right. AKA the Cat Lady, thanks for the 5. Turtle Boys MTD was today, but they also added another felony witness intimidation regarding the Canton Chief of Police. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Oh my God.
I'm not surprised though. I'm not.
They're determined to put him in jail.
Yeah. They're
Lisa,
determined to put her in jail and him in jail.
Yep, and him. Lisanne, thanks for the Canadian 279. Did you hear? Jeremy H went live just before yours. No, I didn't hear anything about that. Serinda Finch, member for 2 months. JH posted on his channel, says BBB is ducking constable that's trying to serve him on the new federal case. Yeah, he did say that. He said he's avoiding service. Kelly Lemansky, thanks for the 5. Oh, the leg warmers memories. Coyote Bait, thanks for the 5. I have 7 stents now via the wrist, working on second pacemaker, and they just found an aneurysm. Tick, tick, tick. Keep me laughing, please. Don't say tick, tick, tick. You're doing okay. You're going to be all right.
Hey, you're still tick, tick, ticking. That's awesome there. Honestly, I'm like, man, you know what? You have a watch that just keeps going. Man, if you were a watch, I'd be like, hell yeah, this is an amazing watch.
Takes a licking, keeps on ticking.
Yeah,
Remember those commercials?
I do.
With the watch, they'd stick it in the dishwasher and like run it on a full cycle and it would still be running.
That's so funny. I've been watching Mad Men, So you're talking about commercials. So it's like, hey, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about commercials. I've been watching Mad Men.
That's funny. Florida Gal, thanks for the 2. BBB is dubbed King Stinky Star by me.
Gross.
Angel Parent Perez, member for 6 months. I missed a lot. We'll do the replay. That's okay. You can always get it on the replay. That's the good thing about these streams. Alex Hooley, thanks for the $2 super sticker. Appreciate you. Gothic Embraces, thanks for the 2. Do feds talk to federal judges in chambers? I don't know. That's a good question. James Dorman gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Welcome, whoever got that one. And thank you, James, for your generosity. Janice Wingfield, thanks for the 20, just to make the walruses mad. And mad they will be, believe me. Melody Couture, thanks for the 2. Judge is part of the good old boys, IMO. I don't know. I mean, I just don't think that he's paying close enough attention to what's going on. And I think he's let his let his opinion of this indigent client color his actions. I don't think he would behave this way if she was on equal footing with Jeremy Hales as far as financially and didn't have a pro bono attorney. He's treating a pro bono attorney like a pro se litigant, and it's wrong.
I've never seen him treat. I've just never seen a judge, say, I'm taking no nonsense, and then take nonsense.
Yeah, right. He was such a tough talking judge, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, he just turned into like he's wearing a blindfold. He can't see anything going on right in front of him. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Dan Davis, thanks for the 10. Mama Megan gonna throw her flip flop at chat. That's right. You just watch yourselves. Court and Witt, thanks for the 5, just to annoy the walruses. And Angela Klein, thanks for the 5. Earlier today, Jeremy said BBB dodged getting served for his federal case. All right. We have done it. We have made it through the super chats. You guys are amazing. You're so generous. Thank you so much. We are going to go over to Rumble. We're going to continue. We're going to continue this over there. Let me get you the link, and I'm going to pin it to the chat. Where are you, Rumble live stream? There you are.
Hey, let me say thanks to Cheryl, too. She sent me a 5 as well. That is awesome. All the time. Thank you for that. And Nancy. Nancy sent 5 as well. That's cool. So both of you, thank you as well. That's cool of you.
And I have put the Rumble link in the chat, but unfortunately, I'm not caught up. I have to do it again, and then I have to pin it because I was on the wrong screen. All right. There is the Rumble link. Now I'm going to pin it. Nope. Not that one. Oh, I can't stop talking for a second so I can grab my chat.
They will never stop. Never stop. Chat harder.
Did that work? Is it pinned? Yes. All right. The Rumble link is now pinned. What we are going to do is we're going to turn off the YouTubes and get over to Rumble where we can speak freely without being worried about false strikes. Brad says I need to check X. All right, I'll do that while we are ending.
Yeah, you should check it. He said, "I got that." Check
what's going on X?
Look, you'll laugh.
What's going on X?
Hold
on.
You'll see.
Checking it right now. What am I supposed to look at? Did I
look at his message? Did he not send you a message?
Oh, a direct message. Okay, wait. Oh my God. Hold on. You guys have to see this. Oh, Brad is he's falling in line. Can you see it? Is it up there? Did it actually work, or do I have to reshare it again? Brad has put on the leg warmers. I can report that Brad has put on the leg warmers, and he has complied. Oh, you can't see it? Try again. How about now? No, still no. I did. I reshared it. Gosh darn it. This stupid thing. How about now? This is ruining my show.
It'll take a few for the chat to catch up to.
Can you see it, Tug, on your phone?
I can see it on there, but it doesn't.
Oh, now they can see it. Look at how unhappy he looks.
Yeah. It's taking a while to catch up to. Yeah, I was pulling up Rumble.
Look how unhappy he looks. He looks so unhappy.
He's like, oh no.
He's like, fine. I'll put on the leg warmers.
Oh man. Every day a little bit more like Jane Fonda every day.
All right, guys, we are getting ready to Rumble. Where is my Rumble video? I gotta kill the YouTube here, and I need my video. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen,